Jen, what happened?
A 23-year-old male got lost around 8 this morning and called police for help. He says that his friends left him stranded and was unable to get down the mountain before sunset. Ironically, a couple other girls from BYU got stranded in the same area just a week ago. None of the three were reportedly severely injured. Rachel?
Jen, why were the girls hiking on trails they weren't familiar with?
The girls said that they went up to the mountains to receive revelation on whether or not they should get married.
Well, I certainly hope that...
Heidi, I'm just outside the testing center here where two students were fighting over a test score. One got so angry at the other one that he shot him. The 25-year-old male is now at the Utah Valley Hospital seeking medical treatment. The Provo City firefighter says a 25-year-old construction worker fell from the top of this building right outside here. He fell 30 feet, clear down to the bottom of the ground. Marathon directors say they've seen a 10% increase in the number of people training the last decade. Brianna Hatch was just 8 years old. She convinced her mother to drive 3 hours away to the closest ice arena. It was at a place just like this where she developed a passion and a talent for figure skating. Park rangers encourage hikers to stay on the trails and look for statue markers along the way. This is the tissue culture incubator. Inside stores growing cancer cells. Now, some of these cells have been growing since the 1950s. Fans have formed a line outside the stadium in tents, eager to watch the big game against a huge rival. Gonzaga has won 11 consecutive regular season championships, so Captain Noah Hartsock and his team will have to do whatever it takes to earn BYU another win. 6 months of hard work pays off today for 8 finalists in the Miller New Venture Challenge. Each team wins $15,000, and they say traveling to several different countries is worth finding even just one talented athlete with a lot of potential. Off to the pine trees, even to Zippy's treehouse, Provo has stayed true to its recreational roots. But the foundation is trying to raise awareness for the sake of these animals. BYU hasn't lost a single home game here at Southfield since 2009 when the Cougars first started playing here. Today, the BYU rugby team won another. Students in Cougar Capital learn how to make real-life investments. The process is rigorous, but they learn how to work together. Although classes emphasize the importance of safety, Boyer says if you're not falling, you're not learning.
We sent 11 sports reporter Jen Jacobson down to the practice field. Jen, why is today so important for these athletes?
It's a big day for BYU seniors hoping to get a shot to play professional football. Here at the outdoor practice facility is where NFL scouts travel from across the country to test their athletic abilities and see if they have what it takes to make the cut. Every college across the nation hosts one pro day every spring, designed to measure athletes' speed, quickness, agility, and strength. Pro day is another way NFL scouts can find talent for their fall teams.
It's an exciting time for them because it's their day to shine.
These athletes spend hundreds of hours, often training twice a day for months, eager to earn a few seconds of the scouts' interest. Most enroll in personal training programs to prepare for the 40-yard dash, the bench press test, the cone drills, and other evaluations.
Playing in the NFL, it's something we all are trying to pursue here, and it's a job interview. We want to land on some team, being playing in the NFL next season. So that's why we're doing all this.
Although winter is usually a season of rest for the football players, some athletes like Corby Eason came to the BYU weight room to get some extra strength training in and improve his flexibility.
I'm just really excited because I put in a lot of work, and I just want to show everyone I can succeed.
NFL scouts compare our Cougars scores to thousands of other pro day competitors to ensure they're recruiting the best of the best. Today could potentially mark the start of any one of these players' careers in professional football. These evaluations can make or break these athletes' dreams of moving on to the next level. Former BYU football players like Austin Collie and Brian Kale also went through this process a few years ago before they were ultimately drafted by the NFL. It is quite the event, Anna. There are already thousands of people here at the ceremony this morning, including Governor Herbert and the LDS Church's first presidency. Officials say they are expecting 50,000 shoppers to stop by City Creek Center just today alone. The LDS Church designed and funded the construction of this mega mall located on the west side of Temple Square. Putting such a big mall so close to one of the world's largest tourist attractions raises questions about traffic and parking. To cope with the additional visitors, architects designed a 5,000-spot parking garage underneath the mall.
It's an extraordinary investment. It's an extraordinary piece of real estate, and it is changing the dynamics of Utah's capital city.
There are over 90 stores, restaurants, and services at the mall, and a third of them are new to the area, including Coach, Tiffany's, and Nordstrom.
Architects designed a retractable glass roof so shoppers have the benefits of being outdoors without the consequences of being in the rain. Ironically enough, the mall is covered in water features. The City Creek fountains share the same designer as Bellagio's famous fountains in Las Vegas. Architects positioned the mall's walkways around several small trees and creeks to reflect Utah's outdoors.
I love the creek, like you can hear the creek, and I love just like how it's taken so much of Utah's natural kind of feel.
The nation hasn't seen a mall opening like this since 2006. The cutting of the ribbon symbolizes yet another international milestone Salt Lake has achieved, along with the Olympics and the Temple Square attraction. City Creek Mall opened just in time as the LDS Church's General Conference is 1 week away, and the Temple Square will be packed with potential shoppers. At the City Creek Center, Jen Jacobson, 11 News.
11 News reporter Jen Jacobson joins us live in the newsroom. Jen, I see people running outside all the time, even when it's freezing cold. What's going on?
More Utahns are training for races than ever before. Marathon directors say they've seen a 10% increase in the number of people training the last decade.
Runners are signing up for marathons months in advance, not just to ensure they'll have a place in the race, but also to start training for the big day. BYU student Melissa Nielsen just started training this week for the Utah Valley Marathon in June.
Every day I'll run like 3 to 6 miles, and then I'll have a break day, and then the next day I'll run 9, 10 miles.
But signing up for a big race means much more than monotonous workouts. 3-time first-place marathon winner Seth Wold says marathoning brings more benefits than staying in shape.
Now people are finding out how much fun it is to run, and then they come, they bring their friends, and then they get all the benefits, and then the friends get the benefits, and then suddenly grandma's doing a marathon, and that makes the numbers grow.
Utah Valley Marathon race director Hiram Oaks says he's seen an increase in demand for half marathons. Many runners decide to train for shorter 5K races and half marathons before they commit to a full marathon.
And there are almost 30 half marathons in Utah County, which is unbelievable for our population base.
Oaks says marathoning helps people accomplish their goals because they invest not just their time and energy to their workouts, but also money. Paying months in advance to race with family and friends gives people more reason to run.
If you'd like some training tips on how to run races, visit our website at 11news.byu.edu. The next race is a 5K at Soldier Hollow this Saturday. Live in the newsroom, Jen Jacobson, 11 News.